Welcome to our BEE training series. I'm Bruno Vrotenbach from Create Infinity, and today we are going to look at enterprise development specifically. So what is enterprise development? Enterprise development is where you spend money on up-and-coming black businesses, and it's businesses that are specifically 51% or more black owned. So it can't be a white owned business, it needs to be ownership specifically. So irrespective of the level of BEE scorecard, ownership is what we are looking at here. What you do within enterprise development is to assist them to grow, to increase their capacity, to increase their capabilities, and to ensure that they are enhanced once you are finished through your enterprise development processes. You are not allowed to buy or to purchase from them, so they cannot be a supplier. If you do that, we are looking at supplier development. Enterprise development is almost like charity. It's like giving money, products, loans or grants or whatever form or shape you do it to this enterprise, to this small business, and growing them. So to qualify as an enterprise development beneficiary, the company that you provide this funds to needs to be 51% black owned, but they also need to be below 50 million rand in turnover. They can't be a generic big large company. It needs to be a smallish business, and 50 million rand I know is not small. They need to be 51% black owned, an EME or a QSE. Can't be a generic company. So on the BEE scorecard, if you look at enterprise development, there's only one line, and it says you need to spend 1% of net profit after tax on enterprise development, and then you get 5 points for that. So not the most difficult element on the scorecard. The devil is in the detail in getting those points through the programs that you implement. And it's sometimes just easier to work with an incubator or accelerator. What is interesting on this specific scorecard is that you have the 2 bonus points available. The first bonus point is if you move an enterprise development beneficiary towards supplier development. So this 1 year they're enterprise development, the next year they become a supplier, and now you're actually doing supplier development with them. So you actually gain loyalty out of this process as well. Your second bonus points would be if your enterprise development beneficiary or supplier development beneficiary can prove or vouch for the fact that you have created a job through this process. They actually create a job, and thus you get the bonus point for enterprise and supplier development. You can see that the two go hand in hand. You can't just look at enterprise development in isolation. So if we become a little bit more practical about enterprise development, firstly, ensure that whoever you select as your beneficiary is actually going to give you the bonus points as well. So it's important that you strive towards or work towards those bonus points. Secondly, consider a partner. It's always cheaper potentially to do it yourself. You'll find that you get bogged down in a lot of detail and a lot of hard work, and it's not always as simple as just giving money to another business. So rather look at an incubator or an accelerator that does this work for you, bearing in mind that you want the bonus points. So you need to work with the incubator to set it up so that it does give you full value in the end. If you want, you can go and look at the website Guqula, GUQULA.co.za, Guqula Business Development. They also do good work in terms of enterprise and supplier development. Then another thing that I want to mention is that you always need to make BEE work for you. Don't just do BEE because you need the certificate. Get value out of BEE. You're spending a lot of money on it. Make sure that whatever you put in, you get some marketing spend or additional value over and above the BEE certificate out of the spend that you incur. I do hope that you have learned something out of today's session about enterprise development. If you have any questions, please send an email to info@createinfinity.co.za or go to our website createinfinity.co.za.